Hello everyone, and welcome to another food review. Tonight rather, I've come out of dormancy because McDonald's has unrolled just a just the most epic, whatever you want to call it, marketing scheme. They've unrolled the life hack sandwiches. If you haven't heard of these life hack sandwiches, it's basically combining different McDonald's menu items into one. So there's things like the crunchy double, which is a double cheeseburger with chicken nuggets. There's the surf and turf, which combines a fillet of fish and a double cheeseburger. And then there's the land, air, and sea. That's a Big Mac, a McChicken, and a fillet of fish. And they're all stacked on top of each other. So I'm here today to take a look at the land, air, and sea. See what it's all about. I figured if we were to check out these life hacks, we might as well start with the biggest, most ridiculous one. So we're gonna invite you guys along on the experience tonight of the land, air, and sea. So I have not looked in the bag yet. So since the land, air, and sea consist of a Big Mac, McChicken, and a fillet of fish, looks like we have a McChicken in the bag. Looks like we have a fillet of fish in the bag. And it looks like we have a Big Mac in the bag. So I'm not particularly surprised by this fact. I kind of knew this coming in. But, you know, they're selling these life hack sandwiches. And, you know, they're advertised as being, you know, they're advertised as coming together as a final product. I mean, they do warn you before you buy them that you need to assemble them yourself, so I'm not surprised, but it just seems a little odd that you go to order this life hack thing and they just give you 3 sandwiches. The Big Mac, fillet of fish, and McChicken. And as I unwrap these, I mean, these are definitely just full standard sandwiches. We got the McChicken, you know, one of the best sandwiches, you know, best value, best fast food sandwiches out there. We got, you know, it's just standard. We got our mayo, lettuce, chicken patty, delicious. Then we have our fillet of fish with, you know, the little fillet of fish, some tartar, some cheese, and then the world famous Big Mac. It's not something I really ever order, but here it is, the Big Mac. We got the 2 patties, the 3 buns, the cheese, and the Big Mac sauce, lettuce. So got a lot of creamy sauces going on. This is all going to combine into, there's a lot of creamy sauces. So we'll see how the tartar mayo and Big Mac sauce mix. Yum. Okay. All right, well, since I was prepared for them to not come assembled together, I do have them up in front of me. So I'm going to need to look at this diagram as I assemble this beast. So it looks like I'm best off starting with the Big Mac. So I will move that onto the parchment paper of the McChicken as I assemble. So all in all, it looks pretty, I guess it's pretty simple. So I think all I really need to do is take up the Big Mac here, take the McChicken patty, better get that mayo and lettuce on it. So we have the plain patty with mayo and lettuce. We will plop that on top of the Big Mac. Okay. All right. Next piece. I think this isn't even a middle bun. I don't know if things have changed, but in my day, the middle bun of the Big Mac was soft on both sides. So I don't know if this is a change, if the times have changed or what, but this ain't right. So whatever though, we will press forward. So now we must put the filet o fish on the lower level of the sandwich underneath the middle bun. Guess we gotta make sure to get that cheese and tartar. Got a little tag along bread, that'll be fine. Why not? Scrape it off, put it on. Filet o fish, cheese, residue bread. Going to go on the lower level of the Big Mac. Now we will put the top on the bottom. And here we go. This beast. I know some of you out there are likely concerned about this situation. Why? We have a bun, 2 pieces of bread, and another bun. It's very confusing to me why it's just how this whole thing is set up, like advertising life hacks that come as just 3 separate sandwiches and then just like wasted buns. It's so odd. I mean, I understand not forcing workers to do this stupid thing like at the restaurant, putting together this stupid sandwich, but to then just give 3 full sandwiches and have all this leftover food, it just doesn't make sense. Like, what am I going to do with these old McDonald's buns? Give them to my dog, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I want to give him that. I don't know if it'd be good for him. So, I guess we'll just go in the garbage. Regardless, that aside, we have a product. We have the final product here now. It's almost time to take a bite. A lot of creamy sauce. McChicken, the fish. Lots of cheese. All in all, the whole thing looks very dry. The burgers look dry. I think that's just these particular patties I got. It's like 8 o'clock at night, so I'm guessing they're not the freshest, but that's McDonald's for you. So, so I don't know. This is a little tall. I was a little worried about not being able to take a bite. I might be able to make this work, but I guess we'll see. So, land, air, and sea. Bottoms up, going in. All right. Well, I mean, after a few bites, I mean, don't hear what I'm not saying. I don't think this is good. I don't see any particular reason for this combination, but it actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it's hard to manage, it's hard to take bites, but you know, as you're chewing it and eating it, I mean, it's really not the worst. They kind of all come together. Um, they kind of all come together in just like just a general like average flavor. Like it's okay, not great. You know, I'd say the fillet of fish kind of is very subtle, but it's definitely there underlying in the baseline of the flavor. Um, Honestly, the McChicken probably gets a little more lost than the fillet of fish. And I understand saying the fillet of fish having the most, the biggest presence in here really isn't making it sound very appealing, but it's honestly not that bad. Um, so I don't know. It all kind of comes together into just a big old sandwich that's hard to chew and just has like average flavor that's not bad. I mean, I'm honestly pleasantly surprised, but there's no circumstance in the future when I would ever order this again. I still think the whole idea is stupid, and I think it's you know it's a dumb. I mean, it's a dumb ploy to get people there and buy sandwiches like I did today. You know, and there's to advertise a product that's like put together but comes separate, fully just three full separate sandwiches and waste buns and you know buy three full price sandwiches. I didn't even save any money buying this. It was like $12 for this dumb sandwich. Um, so you know, flavor's not bad. I wouldn't recommend it. I still think it's dumb. Um, but you know, if you wanna assemble your own sandwich and you want a sandwich that's hard to handle and has average taste, I would recommend this. This is your sandwich, the land, sea, and air life hack from McDonald's. Um, yeah. I will now enjoy the rest of this. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.